I don't know if this will be our actual first episode for game night, but in case if it is, just hear the sound of Ezra's rough voice, which kind of emulates that there was one point in time where he'd gotten sick, and we haven't been able to record since last November.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
But
hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to
my voice. Don't smoke, kids.
Ezra, have you been smoking?
Only like 16 packs a day.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I don't even have to smoke cigarettes and I can just sound like this.
Like, hey, yeah, kids.
Or no, it was like
This is what my voice would sound like if I smoked 32 packs of cigarette.
Okay, that's just gonna
Most
hurt my
Argentine
throat.
guys would sound like they smoke a lot. Krusty Crown. Krusty Krab. Not crab.
Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown.
You're probably thinking of Mr. Krabs.
No, but
with
yeah.
the Krusty Krab.
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
Krusty the Clown. Sounds like he smokes a lot.
Yeah, like, hey, somebody give me a cigarette or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Just sound like he's got the sound and everything.
All right. Well, welcome back to the Fairly OddParents, Breakin Da Rules on game night. I'm your host, Tanner. Joining me is Ezra. Peyton may or may not show up. I don't know. And Timmy here is just taking a nap with mouth wide open. Wait. Oh. What? Oh. Oh. Wait. If you actually get the camera at a certain angle, like you could actually see through like the side of his mouth.
Oh, it's 3D.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, it is a 3D game, but I never noticed that because, like, that's what the style would be with 2D characters at a side angle.
Word.
You know, so that's really interesting. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna wake up now. So the last level we did, a badge too far. Yeah, we did that one. Chinless Blunder. We did that. The Vicky virus. Yeah, I think we've only done those 3.
Okay.
So there's another level in the bathroom, and then probably more levels like somewhere else in the rest of the house. So yeah, I'm gonna take a dump in here. The mini Timmy.
Timmy.
Maybe I should have a bath. It's been 3 weeks.
3 weeks is okay, yeah, that's way too long.
Yeah, Timmy.
I mean, if I was a 10-year-old, I don't know, maybe take a bath like once a week,
kind of thing. Yeah, I think
at least kids like
yeah.
Okay, like 10 years old or younger, like
yeah, like Elena takes a bath like 3 times a week, maybe 4, because like her hair, like chicks don't wash their hair that often, so that's like a thing.
No.
If you wash it every day, it like washes away natural oils and like messes with them or something like that.
Huh.
And then like Caleb takes a bath every single morning right before he goes to school. Gets up, takes a shower before he goes to school every day. See, I'm all grody. Like I take a shower like twice a day.
I would take a shower every morning. Just to at least, like, you know, wake me up for the day.
Yeah. So I go every night. So I get home from work and I'm grody, take a shower, and then every morning.
But yeah, if I feel like I want to take a second shower just because I feel gross, then yeah, I'd be down for that.
So I always do too. Two's like my thing. It's like, hey, you know, everything stays clean, you feel good, and like you say, it wakes you up for the day. The way I figure is it wakes you up for the day and it puts you to sleep at night. Right, because then you get all your like deep thinking. Because you know how like when you're in the shower, you get like your deep thoughts and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one cause that makes me stay in the shower longer than I anticipated in planning.
Well, but you guys have got like a giant freaking hot water heater, though.
I mean, yeah, we have a heater.
Well, no, the hot water heater. I remember when we were doing the remodel on your house, we put a big old hot water heater in there. I'm not sure how many gallons, because I know the one that we've got here is 50, but yours is like bigger, so maybe 75. I can't remember, but it was a good size one.
Yeah. And where? Okay, I guess that's where I need to go. But
like someday, you know, if I got
ow, totally hurt.
If I had enough money though, I'd go with. Like, have you seen those tankless ones?
Tankless water heaters?
Yeah. So like normal hot water heaters, you know, they're a big old tank full of water, and they have a heating element in there, and it warms them up. Right?
No, I don't think I've ever seen a tankless water heater. I don't even know what it looks like.
So honestly, it's just like this big old rectangular box,
right?
Like probably about the size of that tote, maybe a little bit slimmer, but like it just goes on the wall, and like you know how like you have to turn on when you turn on your shower, you gotta wait for it to heat up. Like you gotta wait for the hot water to come. Like it starts out cold, and then like it just takes a second and like
maybe I don't know. I just turn the nozzle to hot, and then it just gets hot
immediately.
Well, no, I guess like it would have to adjust, but
right. But like
wow.
But like the tankless ones, immediate hot water. Right to the temperature that you set it at, right there. They're nice. They're expensive though, and they're kind of pricey to run if you're like depending on how much money you got into them, because like they use a lot more power, so it's easier, especially like oh wow,
that's
death.
That's death.
Yeah.
Oh, but I already lost a life just because of that. That sucks.
Same.
Okay, I just won't. Wait, no, that's where I went.
I am lost.
No, I'm out.
There you go.
But I think there was another exit on the other side.
I think you're right.
Yeah, this camera is
wonky.
Yeah, very wonky. It's like I want to zoom out, but I'm just like so up close. I don't like it. Oh, wait, what? What? Who? Germ? Germ? What are you doing here?
Germ.
Made of grime. And yes, we will be leaping across them.
I wonder what grime is. Grape and lime, maybe?
Okay. You see, okay, like how was I supposed to know like that guy was there? It's like I want to zoom out, but I can't. It's like the game will only zoom out if okay, wow. The game will only zoom out if it wants to.
Some of these earlier games, like early 2000s, it's like really, like the camera work was like really difficult for them, I guess, you know, like in development.
Yeah. Oh, what happened there? It was like a little explosion. Can I jump this gap? Oh. Yeah? No. Wait, oh, what? What? Oh, wait, oh, what? Whoa, I could do stuff?
Wow.
Okay, wait, whoa, hold on. Oh, wait, the triangle buttons does... Okay, well, okay. The triangle button kind of helps, but it... That's weird. And I got like a spray can.
Ooh.
But wait, what's this other one? It just like... I'm just pointing at stuff. But, okay, I guess I could kill this germ. Wait, I was trying to... I hit the button first! What the frick?
Well, there you go.
Oh, wait, I was flashing. Why was I flashing? Nope. Hey. Walk into my pink... My pink scent. Wait, oh. I swear, if I just received damage from that, I would
suck.
Flip. But like, this little guy is all friendly now. Oh, but wait, there's like another path down here. If I get 100 crowns, would I get another life? Because I don't remember for the life of me. It's been a while. We recorded this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now I have to go back up and around. And jump! Ah! Okay, that's where gold guy is. I think... do I have to go higher up? Is that what I need to do?
Maybe?
Can I actually spray this guy? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm still standing! Okay, fine, restart. Do I have to play the whole level? Well, I mean, I didn't really get that far in the level again, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to play from the start.
Ouch. That's the worst. Like, okay, so like, all right, so games now,
I feel so helpless. What kind
right? I feel like are a little bit easier.
What are easier?
Games nowadays, okay?
Yeah.
And it's not because of the hand-holdiness.
Right.
I feel like because the graphics are better, because the quality of the game is better, the playability is also better. I feel like that's the thing. Like, okay, so like for me,
Like you could actually see where you're going.
right. So if I go and play like the first Super Mario Bros. Game, it's hard, right? Especially as you progress.
Rightfully so. And you can't even go left.
Right, you can't. Right, so it's a lot more difficult. So like because those games have gotten better, they've gotten more easy. Their playability has gotten easier. So like, I don't know. I think that that's a big factor in why games nowadays are easier. And good save.
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
But like I think that's why like I don't know. I think that's why games like nowadays are better. Like, okay, I get that there's more of them. Like,
Didn't you just say that you think the newer games are easier?
I feel like
too easy?
I feel like sometimes they are. Right. I feel like they like, okay, Pokemon games, yes. For sure. Hands down.
Mm-hmm.
But again, as I stated before, it's as a 33-year-old playing a kid's game. Okay, like I get it. I get that. Right. So I can't really complain too much. But like and then then you have games like Dark Souls who are intentionally difficult.
Yeah.
Intentionally hard.
This camera, I'm
right.
afraid of
I feel like you shouldn't have to be intentionally hard if the game is good enough.
Right.
Right. Like there should be challenge, but there also should be success. I feel like that's where like a lot of gaming companies have a hard time. So and like shameless plug for Tanner here. That's why Hogwarts Legacy was so good.
Oh?
Because it was difficult, but it was still playable. It was huge, yet it was still manageable. Right? Like so it's not like, oh, like, yeah, okay, I died a whole bunch of times, right? Like while I was playing it. Like I didn't
well, I guess I'll go back and do some more grinding.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna learn more spells. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Right, and again, like that maybe that's a bias too. That could be a bias as well. But at the same time, I feel like that's what makes a good game. Right, like in my mind, okay, I've mentioned before I really like Red Dead Redemption 2. Right, it has playability. It's difficult. I die a lot in that game, but once you get over the learning curve and like once you kind of learn how to play the game, then it gets a little bit harder and a little bit harder and a little bit harder, and there's new skills and there's always something new to do. And I feel like that's what makes a good game nowadays. And like it's like for example, you've mentioned a lot about Vampire Survivor.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that was a fun game. We played that for a little bit on late game night.
Right. Not crazy difficult.
No.
Right. At least right at first.
Yeah.
Okay, like obviously things get crazy, but still, and the graphics don't need to be great.
No.
but the controls are perfect for what it does.
Yeah, it's just totally simple. All you gotta do is move around, and your attacks are automatic.
Right. So
Super nice.
So it has the ability to be played, right, without being hand-holdy. Mm-hmm. Right, and that's where it makes a huge difference, in my mind. Right, I feel like that's what makes a good game, especially nowadays. Because like nowadays, I mean, there's like so many games. There's so many games, so many consoles, so many ways to play. I mean, on your phone, your laptop, your console, your freaking VR headset, like all those kind of things. Right, old consoles, whatever. But like, I don't know. I feel like because of the quality of the games, it gets better. But that's just me. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, whoa. What? What am I? Oh, I don't want to fall off of this. I want to get that star, though. Oh, it surrendered. What do you mean 2 stars? Wait, see. How many stars do I need to make a wish? Was it 3? Or 5? I can't remember. It's actually been a while. Since, like, last November. Pretty sure it was 3.
IDK, WTF, LOL, smiley face.
What?
No idea.
Or are you censoring yourself by just...
I'm going to talk in memes, or in, what's it called, in emojis.
Okay, alright.
Okay, alright.
Just be careful with what emojis you use.
Oh, I know, there's some. But no, okay, here's the thing. Have you ever, like, met someone who's just, like, almost always includes emojis?
I actually use emojis when I message clients.
Constantly?
Yeah, it's just to like at least like help give context to what I'm saying.
Okay.
So like let's say let's see what would be a good example? Just like a general template example. So like let's say
a client asks for a status report.
Jokes on my clients. I always like message them all the time.
Jokes on you. Status report is in your inbox.
I cover my tracks.
I love that.
Okay.
I love how you use the word tracks. CYA.
Okay. Let's say, for instance, there was sorry if I'm not playing the game right now. I'll just post a timestamp of the video, like when the gameplay resumes, just so I can focus. It's hard for me to talk and then like play games at the same time. But so let's say, for instance, a client gives us a video to work on. They give us like their footage, their files or whatever.
Right.
And let's say they're missing their intro and outro, for example. Okay. So if I were to message them and just say like, hey client, we're missing the intro and outro. Can you send that over with no emojis included? It kind of seems like I'm somewhat scolding at the client, you know?
Like, what is your problem?
It's like, hey, hey, where's the intro and outro? Yeah. But if I were to add like a sweat smile emoji in there, somewhere in there, so it would make it sound like, hey, we're missing the intro and outro. Would you be able to send that over if you can? You know, it just helps add context into the messages I'm saying, if that makes any sense.
Makes sense.
Okay.
That's like one emoji, though. If you talk to someone who uses like multiple in one sentence.
And I mean, like, yeah, I use like multiple emojis, but like I would try to limit it to like maybe one emoji per paragraph. Or no, not paragraph, like per sentence is what I would limit it to. Oh,
that makes sense.
What am I even walking on right now?
Band-Aid? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Hey, it's broken. Oh, big old blast of stinky gas. His favorite. Gross.
No, this thing I'm walking on. it looks like a piece of metal.
Huh.
There's something.
It's funky.
What is it? Walk into my pink smoke. Do it. Come on. Get gold. Yeah, ooh, wow, this is a big, big open area. Yeah. There you get some stars here. Okay, like, what is the purpose of these guys? Like, are they just, like, friendly all the time now? Now that I've sprayed them with my air can? Like, do they have another purpose?
Maybe? I don't know. It's not like showing like it was as a metric or something on the top.
Maybe we should make a wish before we tackle these mysterious hairs.
Mysterious hairs? What mysterious hairs? I'm not seeing any hairs anywhere. Let's see.
Have 5 wish stars.
Oh, I need 5 star. Okay. Alright. So I gotta find the 5th one, wherever that may be. As soon as I air can this guy. There we go. I think I need to jump across these funguses, if that's what they are. Whoop! What's with... Do I ride this? I do! Okay. Alright, here I go!
Oh, gosh.
Oh, jump. Come on, jump. Come on, jump, Timmy. Jump. Jump, Timmy, jump. Timmy, jump! Timmy, jump!
Jump, Timmy.
Timmy, jump!
Timmy.
Okay, what? It's like right there. Come on. You could. How could you not double jump? I mean, I'm double jumping. I'm not double jumping as good.
Can you? Oh, I thought you were gonna jump off.
No, that.
Can you double jump up and like grab on?
I'm trying. Okay, come on. No.
Maybe back up. There you go. Oh, I think you almost had it.
Hold on. Can't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Now you're cooking.
Okay, I'm just gonna let that smoke respawn. There we go.
Hey, a Crimson Chin card.
And then jump across this chasm. All right. Come on now, little star.
Make a wish.
Come on now.
I can't even do that.
Gonna use a fire for
Dude,
you to make a
my-
wish.
My voice has been rickety wrecked all freaking week.
Like, have you just gotten sick?
Well, I had a cold. Well, I had an ear infection.
Ah.
Right, so I took antibiotics.
I love this part. Wish
Those are good
time.
now. But everything kind of migrated south, you know what I mean? Like, kind of went to my throat.
You just gotten sick elsewhere.
Timmy.
Yeah. Kind of dumb. I hate that.
That Crimson Chin villain does.
Luckily, though, I had some antibiotics from Mexico, so they did the job.
Was he one of the Brotherhood of
So, because, like, you can get antibiotics in Mexico without a prescription.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Which is kind of dumb. Like, here in the U.S., you have to get a prescription for, like, penicillin. And it's like,
It's the best we
why?
can do.
You'll be
It does
in
all the same stuff. It's not a narcotic.
about which
It's
direction
dumb.
you're walking in.
It's dumb to dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb.
I know you guys
Dumb
tried.
to dumb.
I guess
And what's that one medication?
Penicillin?
Yeah.
Antibiotic.
Was it just a general?
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, penicillin is what antibiotics, like, all antibiotics came from.
Do I just walk straight? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, you
Okay,
can fall.
okay,
dude.
wait,
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
No, wait. I love how you're bouncing on like a Q-tip as we're talking about like my ears and stuff.
And that is what it looks like when you wear beer goggles.
There you go.
You ever worn like beer goggles in grade school?
No, I don't know what that is. I was old school, bro. Like I like nothing.
Okay, well, I guess it might have been like for science or a health class, but like
Saying that that's what it looks like when you're like wearing beer, when you drink a lot of beer.
I guess. Well, I mean, I wouldn't
That's what
know.
it looked like when
I
you wear a lot
I
of
never
beer.
drank beer, but apparently it's just like I remember for some class. I don't remember what it was, but There were beer. There's beer
I
goggles.
did do one of those. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And then you had to walk across this straight line of tape on the floor. And then, excuse me, that was a soda burp, not a beer burp. Don't worry, everybody.
Blurp.
Okay, I have to focus.
So, I know exactly what you're talking about. I took one in a health class. Honest to goodness, I nailed that test, dude.
Oh, like you just walked on that line just fine?
Oh, dude, I wrecked that test. Like, it was like, oh, this is easy. I could, like, do all of them, touch my nose and everything. Like, because, okay, so...
It did kind of give me a headache. I think it did give me a headache, like, when I wore the goggles.
Right, but when you were wearing them, did you almost feel like, you know, those Mario Party games where, like, everything's, like, backwards?
Like, which ones?
Well, like, you know, okay, so there's the one in the Mario Party Superstars where you're, like... Where there's, like, the musical notes floating above the turntable and, like, your controls are backwards.
Oh, wait, you're like on a record player?
Yes.
That one, yeah. Oh, no.
Ouch.
But yes, I have. Like I got that down.
So right, so when you were
basically like inverted your controls.
Right. So when you're wearing the beer goggles, it's like that except with your eyes.
Really?
That's how I felt.
So like if you're looking up, you're looking down. Kind of.
It just like kind of warped everything, but if you like really like kind of focused everything back in, you were good. But like that was like my experience. I only had them in like, and it was in a chemistry class. Remember, it was Mr. Nozawa. He was my chemistry teacher.
I don't think I've ever taken a chemistry class.
No?
No.
You took a biology one though, right?
I did take biology.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Ouch. Biology sucks. Unless you're doing a lab with it. Labs rock. I love doing the labs.
I mean, the classroom I was in was kind of laboratory-esque.
See, I did...
I dissected a frog.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I remember that. It stunk bad.
Oh, yeah, dude. They had that formaldehyde growtiness.
Oh, yeah.
I took... So this is what kind of led me to, like, give up on my desire to be a dentist. I took chemistry... No joke, 3 times.
In high school?
College.
Oh, in college.
Yeah. So, passed all 3 times, right? But I needed to get A- or higher, right? So for dental school, for context, right? All you need is a bachelor's degree and a DAT score to get in, right? But... when you go to apply to that dental school...
Whoa! That was not
fair. That sucked.
Oh, is the whole thing just going to fall apart?
I guess you got to run.
Well, first okay, there we go. First I just got to jump.
We've only got 2 starts, but they're very friendly.
But yeah, you just need a DAT score and a bachelor's degree. But to get into any dental school... you need to like...
Yeah, you have to get really good grades.
Well, not just in everything, right? Good grades in science, in all your sciences, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, right? Like, I mean, that's kind of a given, really. So, like, pretty much everything else I didn't really care about. And they don't care about overall GPA. They care about science GPA. So, like, when I was taking, like, I took... biology, like 2 years of biology. I took chemistry, took anatomy, physiology, organic chemistry, took those. Did okay, right? But then my chemistry, okay? Mm-hmm. So, and anatomy as well. So like, let's see. So everything else I got like B's, right? I'm average, right? I'm not like some freaking science genius.
Right.
Okay, that's not how it works. But, nice. So, like I said, I took chemistry 3 times. Regular freaking chemistry 3 times. So, took it the first time, I got a C+, right? I'm like, okay, I guess that's okay. You know, it's not terrible, but, you know, it's not like...
But yeah, but that wasn't going to cut it.
Right. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll give it a couple semesters, you know, I go back. So then I took a Saturday chemistry class, right? So it's a shorter one. So the class was only on Saturdays. So that was nice.
Okay, well, this reminds me of a Mario Party game.
Oof.
It's like, You know, it's like the one in the dark abyss.
Oh yeah.
And you're running on these circular wooden platforms.
Yeah. So then I go and like I'm taking so like I took other classes around it, you know, got passing grades, good grades on them. So then like took that Saturday chemistry class, got a C plus. Crap, same grade, right? Like, come on, right? So then like I go and I take it a third time, and I got a C plus again. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible, right? Like, come on. But you know, like I'm gonna keep going. So then, so I get a C plus, which isn't the end of the world as far as getting into dental school,
Right.
right? So, but then, because the other grades were good, right? So your average works out better for you, or works out good for you. I mean, I'm not like a 4.0, but you know, still passing, right?
Yeah.
So then I go to take anatomy, right? I take anatomy the first semester, like intro to anatomy. Take intro to anatomy, and I got a B plus, right? I'm like, oh, that's good, right? I'm solid. Then I take actual anatomy, right? And it wrecks me. It is so stinking hard. Like almost nothing translates. It was weird. It was like some kind of weird like vortex, like where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna freaking die. This sucks. So I take anatomy, and it's a lecture and a lab together,
Right.
And it's a whole semester. I was taking other classes as well. I was still full time, and so then, like I took, and the lecture and lab didn't line up. So what you learn in lecture wouldn't be what you're doing in the lab. It's like they were kind of offset. So you're learning two like huge
So like
amounts.
if a professor was, you know, giving you a lecture for you to write notes down, and then an exam comes around, there's questions that it has nothing to do with the lecture.
Correct.
On.
So that anatomy class had a 75% fail rate. Right. So,
Yeah, I remember you mentioning
yeah,
that.
75%.
That rings a bell.
Yep, 75% fail rate. That's a large fail rate, dude. So I was like, oh my
You
gosh.
sure the
like,
professor just?
you're gonna make it.
You sure your professor just didn't suck?
Oh, well, yeah, that's the thing. He was actually under investigation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, the dude's kind of a piece of crap.
Like for intentionally making students fail,
Yes,
or
because he wrote the book that you had to buy, and like the book that you had to use was like a book that was like a one-time use kind of thing.
Oh,
because you had to like turn in the pages.
Oh, it's one of those books where it's like you have to
Like
get like that's exclusive for the class.
Yes, and the book was a one-time use thing, so like you had to tear out pages to turn in assignments.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it's like you had to buy your homework essentially.
Right. So
You have to purchase your homework if you want to actually
exactly
pass.
Per semester, he was making $60,000 to $160,000 just on book sales.
Oh God.
I know. Right. So this dude was like cleaning house, right? Like, I mean, like as far as like making a crap ton of money, like I get it, but like then so like I took the anatomy class, right? And like, but even though like you were learning different things in lecture and lab, both of those together made your final grade.
Wow.
So I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna suck. So my lecture score sucked because my lab one was really good. So then and I had it down. So I took the lecture final first, right?
You had a what?
I took my lecture final first, and I got my score. Wasn't great, but if I got a certain number of questions right on the lab score,
You went, whoa! I got a high jump now.
Nice.
I think. I don't know how I'm doing it.
Huh.
How am I doing it?
Kind of going with those bubbles, I guess.
Maybe. Okay, but yeah, continue. You had to take your lecture exam first. Okay.
So I took my lecture exam first, and then I had to take my lab final, and I knew exactly how many questions I had to get correct in order to get a passing grade.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I took like all the time they gave me in my final exam in the lab. So, and I did, and I got a passing score, and I got a C. I got a C minus, right, which is barely passing by like 1 point. Right. And then my counselor told me, he's like, you're going to have to take that class again. And I'm like, no, I'm not taking another one of those classes. So that's when I switched to political science. So, like, I should have, honest to goodness, I should have just switched to, close. Nice.
Wait, do I even need to push a button?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
2 stars to find. We must prevail.
Good save.
Wait, I'm in the bathtub now.
We're out. We're free. Oh, Timmy, you
No, but that's like,
But yeah, like you switch to political science.
yep. But like, and that's like, I mean, essentially, that's just kind of led me to like going with the border patrols, because like political science, essentially, you're going with like,
What's going on here?
What was that?
Oh, wait, no, there's something else off screen.
Say it, but Vicky was right. This tub is filthy.
But yeah,
no, but it's like, because with political science, what are you gonna do? You're gonna continue on, go to be a lawyer, maybe go to law school, right? Or you could like take your degree and go to a 3-letter agency. So like NSA, FBI, CIA, DEA, DHS, Department of Homeland Security. So like for me, it was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna
A good strategy.
go to Department of Homeland Security because they've got like probably the fastest method to get there. And honestly, once I finish the academy, I'm gonna have enough credits to have my degree. So it's essentially the same. Like it'll be like, oh well, just finish up my degree and I'm good. So, but I don't know. That anatomy class was crap though. Like that professor ended up getting fired too. So,
well, that's karma.
well, yeah. I mean, okay, all right, Tanner. If you only completed 25% of your job intentionally, does that make you a good employee?
Oh, like where I work?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right. So he was only like getting 25% of the individuals who took his class to a passing grade. So that makes him a bad professor,
Right.
I would say. But he had tenure, so he like was able to get away with it for a long freaking time.
Tenure.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh hey, you've spent enough time here, like you can't get fired. I had a public administration teacher that said he's like I have tenure. I could kill like 3 of you undergrads and still keep my job.
Oh, that's dark.
Oh, it is. This dude was funny though. I love this guy. Probably one of the best professors like in the political science department. 100%. Dude was hilarious too. And like no joke. So like here's the thing. And he would tell us, he's like, look, he's like, you guys want to get into like politics and like you got like law enforcement, you got things like that. Like all kinds of crap. Like he's like, you guys are going into like all this stuff. And he's like, or you're gonna go be a lawyer. He's like, you know what I'm gonna tell you? Never bring a knife to a knife fight. Bring a gun to a knife fight. Right? Like cheat, win. Right? Like that's it. He's like, if that's what it takes to win, that's what it takes. And in fact, he even told us to like on our final exam, get this right. So he had this like emergency meeting he had to go to. Right. During our final exam. And he's like, if none of you get more than 80% because none of you have cheated, I'm going to be very disappointed and fail you intentionally.
Wait, if no one gets like over 80%?
Right. Because like he was encouraging us to cheat.
Huh.
Right. Like this dude was like freaking legendary, dude. Like he was like probably the most honest political science teacher I ever had.
Wow.
Because he's like, it's not glamorous. There's nothing like that. It's not honorable. That doesn't exist. But guess what? You win. He's like, you win, you win, you win. That's it. Like, there's no other alternative. Oh, you want a participation trophy? Right? Like, the dude was cool. I really liked that professor. Because he was like, oh. Like, he had a different perspective. He'd been in public administration his entire life. He'd won and he'd lost. And it's like, that's cool.
Well, yeah, because, you have to work for something.
Yeah, and he was over the whole public administration department. So the dude was like, he had tenure, and he was the director and stuff. And he would say things like this, he would go in, and when we were talking about budgets and stuff, right? Like how you manage a budget. Like if you're over a department in the city, what incentive is there for you to stick to that budget? Absolutely none. Absolutely zero. Right? Because, okay, let's say your budget is $100,000.
Okay.
And you only use $80,000 of it one year. Guess what your budget's going to be the next year? $80,000. Right?
Because you only use $80,000 from the year prior.
So what incentive do you have to do that? So you're going to want to go up to 100,000 or even go over, because then the next year they're going to say, oh, well, you used all of your budget. You need more money. So they're going to shift more money your way. Is it good for the taxpayer? No. Is it good for you? Yeah. So are you going to do it? Yeah. Right. That's how that public administration works. And it was and this is how he put it. He's like, university acts or operates a lot the same way. Mm-hmm. Right? With my department, he's like, pay my teachers, pay my professors, pay my, for events and whatnot. He's like, do I need a new Mac computer this year? No. Am I going to get one? Yeah. Why? Because otherwise I'm not going to get one next year.
Okay, so I'm supposed to shoot him when his mouth is open?
Probably.
It's like a germ with some bling. That's what it looks like.
Oh, let him go.
Oh, this is just disgusting. Ah!
Good shot.
Soap.
Disgusting.
Oh, this guy can hawk loogies
yeah, he
for
can.
miles.
Nah, but yeah, that professor was pretty cool. Like I said, I really liked him because he was he had this unbiased look towards things. He's like, look, he's like, do you? And he would always say things like, do you think anybody gets into politics out of the kindness of their heart?
What?
Do you think anybody gets into politics out of the kindness of their heart?
No.
No, not at all. Nobody does. So why do you expect them to do that? Why do you vote that way? Right?
Yeah.
You vote for what makes most sense for you as the individual. Not for your community, not for your family, for you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's really kind of a harsh look at reality, but really just an honest to goodness look at it, But he was a cool professor. I don't even remember his name, but he was a really good professor. He knew his stuff, and I got an A, so that helped.